What up, what's poppin'? It's your dog Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Gold Network. We're burning the books alive. 6-3 in the NBA yesterday. Back with my best bets in the NBA for 11/11 Veterans Day. Shout out to all of our veterans and thank you for your service. Let's get cooking. First up from the Sacramento Kings, I'm taking De'Aaron Fox over his 25 points. Got that at minus 145 over at Bet365 last night. He's hitting this line in his last 8 out of 9 versus the Spurs. 43, 28, and 33 points in his last 3 versus San Antonio. Next, from the Houston Rockets, I took Jalen Green over his 21 points, minus 128 over at FanDuel. 37 and 42 points in his last 2 versus Washington, who allows the most threes to shooting guards. This is not going to be official play, but this is a lean. Jalen Green over his 3 threes, minus 138. He's had 5 and 7 3-pointers in his last 2 versus Washington on 9 and 13 attempts. So what I'm thinking that is if he gets his points going, he's going to get his threes going, and they're going to go hand in hand. Next, from the Washington Wizards, I'm taking Keyshawn George over his 11.5 points, minus 111 over at FanDuel. 20, 17, and 15 points in his last 3 games, playing 34 minutes or more in his last 3. Forgot to write down the shot attempts, but he's getting that thing up. Pause. Next, Keyshawn George from those same Washington Wizards over his 5 rebounds line, minus 122 over at FanDuel. 8, 6, 6, and 7 rebounds in his last 4 games. He has over a 50%. He's cashing over 50% of his rebound chances every game. So 8, 6, 6, and 7 rebounds in his last 4 on 9, 12, 9, and 12 chances. Yeah. Last but not least, put 2 units on this. Ivica Zubac of the Los Angeles Clippers over his 12 rebounds, and I paired that. It's minus 160 over at FanDuel, but I paired it with Norman Powell over his 15 points, 100% hit rate, to get it down to minus 116 over at FanDuel. Zubac, 12 rebounds. He's had 12 rebounds in his last 8 out of 9 games. Oklahoma allows the most rebounds in the NBA. Chet Holmgren just went down last night, so they don't have a big man on the roster. I just got a notification that Kyrick Williams was active. He's a small forward, and I see that they're projected to start J-Dub at the 5, and he's 6'5". So Zubac should get whatever he wants tonight. So in recap, I'm going to be taking De'Aaron Fox over his 25 points, Jalen Green over his 21 points, leaning over his 3 threes, Keyshawn George over his 12 points, Keyshawn George over his 5 rebounds, and last but not least, Zubac, 12 rebounds paired with Norman Powell, 15 points. I also took his 13 points, but more on that later. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. As always, I will see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to kick off that 4 steps to 400 today. So check your socials and watch for that. These plays were in the Patreon last night. So if you want all my plays as soon as I take them for just $5 a month, go ahead and join the Patreon. I'll link it down low. Love, peace, and fish grease. Let's continue to run up some units.